We are moving on to pick number 13. That is Jeremy. It is the Charlotte Hornets. They are building around LaMelo Ball. You have two picks, two of the next three picks if you're Charlotte, Jeremy. So as you kind of walk through making this pick, take me through the thought process of what happens when you have two picks that are that close.
Yeah. Well, I think, again, were we able to trade around, I would have looked to move at least one of these picks. I just think it's a good value proposition. And you kind of know, like, you can think about it both ways. Like, you can trade 13 having, like, look, obviously Charlotte needs a big. Cleveland, I don't know which of you has the Cleveland pick, but I doubt you're going to take a center, right? So, like, Jalen Duren and Mark Williams are both on the board right now. I don't have to take that guy right now. I can take that guy at 15. So, like, knowing that we can't make trades, I'm not going to take a big with this first pick. I'm probably going to take one at 15 in about 5 minutes. But, here with 13, I'm just going to go, I think, straight upside here. I'm going to go with Ousmane Dieng. The NBL flavor will continue here in Charlotte. And I think he's a guy who definitely improved his standing with the NBA. Like, at the middle of the year, I think people were not really sure what to make of his struggles in Australia or with the Breakers. His last 6 weeks were just much, much better. And you could see it on tape that was starting to click for him. And I think, with his size and length and smoothness, he doesn't have a lot of like athletic pop, but he can really pass. And I think he's going to shoot. And I think Nick Batum has been used as a comp by people, and that's kind of the idea. So I'm going to go with that. I just think having a big wing in Charlotte is kind of helpful with what's on the roster right now. And then I'll get my center in the next pick at 15.
Goodman, do you know anything about Ousmane Dieng?
Not enough. No, not enough. I know he came on late. I do know he came on late, but I was going to ask Jeremy more and Sam and those guys, who is he like and what's his game all about. So you guys know more about
Sam,
him.
you're in Australia. You got about 45 seconds here. Just give me kind of the top down view of him.
The Australian correspondent. Let's go. I finally have use living over here. Look, I think that the Batum comparison is right. Just he's less athletic is kind of the issue. Nick Batum, when he got to the NBA, was an incredible athlete. And, you see similar processing speed. You see similar ability to handle the ball at 6'9" that Ousmane Dieng has. And that is valuable. And I think he has real defensive tools as well. It's just going to be a project. He's never, outside of these like last 6 weeks of his NBL season, hasn't really shot the ball consistently. So I think that that's going to be the key for him, just being able to shoot the ball consistently over the course of the early portion of his career.
We are heading to pick number 15. We are going to go 2 minutes and 30 seconds on each of these picks. So it's going to be a little bit quicker. Jeremy, we're going to you. You are picking for someone for LaMelo Ball to throw lobs to. There's one guy that the world needs you to pick here. I hope you make the right decision. A lot of pressure.
Yeah, I mean, look, with Williams and Duren on the board here, it's pretty nice to be able to make that choice. I think if you're splitting hairs, I think also because I went such big upside at 13 with Dieng, knowing that it's going to take him a little time, I think a safer pick here, and I want someone who's going to like stabilize my team. So I'm going to go with Mark Williams. I think his length and his ability to catch lobs, and he's just a bigger target. And I think defensively, he's going to offer more right away than Duren will. I think Duren could certainly be better than Mark in a few years, but I think, for what Charlotte needs, and they want to be an up-tempo team, and they want to also be defensively stable, I think having a giant guy like Mark, who's also going to be a huge threat and knows exactly what his role is going to be a difference maker for them.
Goodman, I'm going to you since I know you're such a big fan of the Ball family. If you're building around LaMelo, is this a winning strategy?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I love the pick of Mark Williams. I think, again, he gives you a big target on the offensive end that LaMelo can throw it to, and I think he's terrific defensively. I mean, he's so big. He's so athletic. He can impact on both ends. He's not a guy that you're going to give the ball to on the post, but there aren't a lot of those guys anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I like Williams over Duren in this situation. I really do.
Sam, is he switchable enough to be able to kind of play a modern five in a playoff series where we see teams switching everything these days?
Yeah, I don't see him as switchable. I think you can run some versatile like screen coverages with him. Like you can play flatter with Mark Williams and he can recover using his length. Look, I probably would have gone with Jalen Duren here, if only because I think that he's a better lob catcher. I think that his ability to just like go up with one hand, catch the ball on lobs, and just finish all in one fell swoop and out high point people with his leaping ability is genuinely special. Like, I think he's one of the best lob catchers to enter the NBA since DeAndre Jordan. I think these two are very close, but for the particular Charlotte situation, I probably would have gone with Jalen Duren.